Right, so this is a rather common question that comes from beginner writers, which is that if you're writing fantasy, should your magic system have rules? I think there is no should here, but I can understand where the question is coming from. What happened was some years ago, many years ago, in fact, Brandon Sanderson, the author of so many fantasy novels, went to a conference where he was asked what should people think about when they are creating magic in their stories. And he said the most important thing is rules. And everyone there jumped on him, and he then spent the next several years explaining what he meant by it. And I think he's one writer who, even though he's technically writing fantasy, or at least that's what his books are categorized as, he's very methodical about the magic systems in his stories to the extent that it almost feels like science fiction. So that's his way of doing things. But he's also incredibly popular online and on YouTube. He has his own company, and a lot of booktubers and author tubers talk about his books and his way of doing things. So that influence has kind of sort of translated into this general idea that magic should have rules, when it is only his way of doing things. I like magic that has rules. I also like magic that does not have rules. There is hard magic and there is soft magic. There are hard magic systems and there are soft magic systems. I write both and I like both. So there is no should your magic have rules or should it not have rules. It depends on you and your story and what you want to do with it and what comes naturally to you. Some of the greatest magics we have seen in fantasy are soft, like Lord of the Rings. And then there is the soft magic that is kind of like of the Harry Potter variety. And there are hard magic systems, like the ones that Brandon Sanderson writes. So your story should decide what your magic system is going to be like. If it has rules, it has rules. If it doesn't have rules, it doesn't have rules. Go do with your story what you want. There is no rule book.